Hi everyone, and welcome to Making Memories with Michelle. I'm Michelle Irene, an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and have I got a fun card for you today. This is a very fun but simple fancy fold or fun fold, and it's using the Let It Ride stamp set and the Love What You Do stamp set. And take a look at this. It looks complicated, but I promise I'm going to walk you through it, and it's really not difficult. This card opens up and you have an inside panel, a front panel, and then on the inside you also have a little decorated panel as well. So a little story about this card. Last week we were in Castle Vassal in Morisani agritourism farm in southern Italy. A friend of mine who's also a demonstrator, after the Stampin' Up! Incentive trip, we decided we'd go horseback riding. And we went in southern Italy for a week, and it was a blast. And when we were getting our horses, Sarah told me, I really don't like Appaloosas. We just don't get along. And so it was fate that she got this Appaloosa horse. And then we found out that this horse is a little bit crazy. Lisiana, who was our guide, said, I don't buy crazy horses, but he was a gift. Anyways, we had a good chuckle over that all week. So today we're going to stamp this horse right on the stitched shape oval in tuxedo black on Very Vanilla. Now normally I would stamp him first, like I did on this piece of cardstock, and then I'd run in through the big shot. But for our purposes today, I just wanted to show you. And then using the little dots that are in the Love What You Do set, we're going to add some Appaloosa markings on our horse. Now, I'm using kind of a faux masking technique. I stamped this horse and then I cut him out. And really what I did was, see, if you line it up here, right? This is our negative image from our horse, and you can see I've been using it. So I'm going to put this right over the rear quarters of my horse. And using tuxedo black, again, I've got those dots from the Love What You Do set, and I'm just using the little one. And I'm going to add some Appaloosa markings. I love Appaloosas. I think they're beautiful horses. And we just need 2 dots. We're just going to do that. And so I love the story of the Appaloosas. I love that the Native Americans rode them. And then I've cut out a piece of early espresso with the layered ovals, and I'm just going to put this on here. Oh, I'm going to try. There we go. And I'm using Tombow today because there are several layers to this card. And so I really wanted to make sure that it sticks, and I don't think snail would hold it. So, okay, and I'm going to set that aside. Now, I have a centerpiece, and I want I've got a Stampin' Pierce mat, and I'm going to throw it under here. And again, with my tuxedo black ink and the spots from the Love What You Do stamp set, I am going to just make my own spotted DSP. This is a fun thing to do, and you can do it with a lot of barnyard type animals. You could do it with the pigs. You could do it with the Over the Moon, with the new cows, okay? And just randomly stamp. And often, I don't know, you've seen me randomly stamp. It often looks very patterned because I like matchy-matchy things. I really do. I have a hard time with random anything. So, all right, I'll do one more so it doesn't look so out of place. Okay, so those are my big stamps. And then we can go in and fill in with the little ones. And just remember to re-ink your stamp every time. Okay, very spotted, kind of cool. And then I have this sentiment. And I was in a hurry. I didn't put the labels on my stamps. That's pretty bad because I love these new cling stamps. But sometimes I get excited and just want to use the stamp set. Okay, take life by the reins. This is going to go now onto this piece of cardstock. Now, all the measurements will be over on my blog, so make sure you take a look over there at www.makingmemorieswithmichelle.com. And we're just assembling all of the individual pieces before we assemble the whole card. Okay, so I'm going to get all the stamping out of the way first. And this is a 3/4 by 3/4 inch square and a 4-inch square. Okay. Now I'm going to set that one out of the way. Now I have Whisper White in 5 by 3/4 and Basic Black in 5 1/4 by 4, but you don't have to memorize that. Okay. And then I'm going to stamp some more spots on here, just random pattern, or like me, very thoughtful. Perfect placement. I know, I try to be random. Okay, and then we can put some dots here. Just some spotted Appaloosa dots. Oops, got a little in there. Now, this is the inside of our card, and I have one more little sentiment, and I like to make sure that it's going the right way. And this says, go for it. Take life by the reins, go for it. Okay. Some of us need a little encouragement to maybe pursue our dreams or follow our passion or take a risk. So this is a great card for that. Okay, and I'm just going to add a little tombow on here. And glue that right on. Okay, now I have a strip. Oh, it's 10.5 by 1.5, I believe. Okay, so I'm going to fold that in half. I scored it at 5 1/4. And this is going to go, this is our outside band. See this? And part of it tucks up under the card. And so I'm going to take this and just let it hang and decide where it wants to go, right in the middle. And I'm going to put some tombow right here. And line it up. I'll put a little more on the back so that it sticks on the inside of my card. Now my card base is 4 1/4 by 9 3/4 scored at 5 1/2. Make sure it's going the right direction. That would be terrible. Okay. And then we're going to put that right on the inside. This opens up. This is going to fold over. Then I have a piece of designer series paper and a piece of basic black. And I'm going to just glue this on here. I like the little pop of green on here. One, it made me think of being out in nature, but two, a card that was all black and all early espresso needed just a pop of color. Then I have some very vanilla lace trim, and I'm going to cut a length of that and find my glue dots, which were hiding over in my bin. And just put a piece on the back and wrap this around. I think adding the very vanilla lace adds just a little bit of a vintage feel, and that's kind of what I was going for by using the very vanilla. Maybe an Old West feel, if you will. All right. Now this is going to go on the outer flap here. And just hold that for a minute to let that glue adhere. Okay. And then we have our front panel. And again, just some glue. See, when you do all your stamping first and then assemble, it just makes it so much easier. Okay, again, hold that just for that glue to adhere. And let's add a little faux bow to the card. Okay, and you know, if you've watched my videos before, I've always told you, whoops, not a knot. I want a bow. That I tie them basically upside down or in the opposite direction of the way you think the bow should go. That works best for me. Let's trim that just a little bit shorter. Okay. Then finally, we have our Appaloosa here. Now, you need to be careful. This is the trickiest part of this whole card. You don't want to put dimensionals up here and up here. Otherwise, what you'll do is you'll seal your card shut. So we're just going to put 2 dimensionals right here on this little flap. Okay, so kind of eyeball where you're going to put him. Or her. You can have a female horse, a mare. And put him on straight. And there you go. It's a fun fold that doesn't take a lot of time, maybe a little practice, but I'll bet with some practice at home, you'll get this down just as easily. Now, if you liked this video, make sure you stay tuned tomorrow, which is Saturday, July 27th at 9 a.m. for my Facebook Live over on my Making Memories with Michelle Facebook page. We'll be making this box, which has these darling cards and note cards. I'm stuck. And gift tags, all in one. So this is our project tomorrow over on Making Memories with Michelle on my Facebook page. Again, project directions, measurements will be over on my blog for this morning at www.makingmemorieswithmichelle.com. Thanks for joining me and have a wonderful day.